Hey,
Hi, everybody. How are you doing?
hey, everybody.
Hey, man, you know what it is, y'all. Savage AF, forget your feelings. Facts matter. Don't worry, we'll be cursing because there's plenty to curse about in about 4
It's
minutes
so much to
and
curse about.
15 seconds. But in the meantime, in between time, Savage AF is hosted. It's hosted by us.
It's hosted by
By us.
us. Okay,
I'm
actually,
Black Pedro.
and I'm comedian Shang, and well, or just Shang, or what the ladies call me, Slippery. Uh,
Hey,
I don't even
okay.
know why I started that way. I
Of
just
course,
want to
can't
let
hold you down,
you
brother. I
know.
feel
No,
you.
I'm not. I'm not. I don't even know what that means. I
Yeah,
just sometimes I just say incoherent shit like waffles.
you sounded more like Trump every day. Ah.
Yeah, when he went, and then the thing,
Ah, Savage AF, man.
that shit
Forget
was
your feelings.
that was
Facts matter.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Um,
We are here for you guys Monday through Friday, typically 3
3
p.m.
p.m.
Pacific Standard Time,
for
typically.
4 p.m.
Well, sometimes we go over that. So
We
I
go
leave
over,
that
but we're
part
gonna
out.
go a
But
little bit less, sometime a little bit more. But
worry about the beginning, not the
whatever
end.
we do, you're welcome.
But we're live 3 p.m. PST, Monday through Friday on YouTube, Facebook,
PST. Wow,
Pacific Standard Time.
I thought
On
that was a problem with your mind.
That's PTSD.
All right.
Stay focused. YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram simultaneously. Although we are having problems linking Shang's Instagram, but I see some people over mine Instagram. Tony Diamond, Winnie Edwards, love Layla Moore. Watch out now. Listen, guys, if you ever miss us live, it's your fault.
Let's be
Like
honest.
you made a mistake.
You
You
know,
messed up. Bad day. I
even
get it.
though the country doesn't have accountability for nothing, you need accountability for what y'all not doing. And if you see the thing scrolling down there, you see it, y'all
So
see it,
that's where if you ever miss us live, that's where we keep all of our shows
right?
archived
Archive
on our
and yeah.
YouTube page, youtube.com/c/SavageAF World.
Why? Hey, were you throwing up gang signs? Because that looked like it.
C,
I,
just the letter C.
First off, cuz, I'm opening the bottle. I'm opening the bottle.
Look like you were fixing water fixtures or something.
Yeah.
Just like,
Hey, cuz, this
how you want
pipe
these
is.
knobs?
Hey, cuz, this pipe kind of loose, cuz.
Right.
No, but yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You see it scrolling down there. Subscribe to youtube.com/C/SavageAF World. And once you get there, use your little dingy fingers and do this. The bell. Also, you know what helps us out with the algorithm? I know a lot of people don't understand algorithms. Some of you white folks don't have any algorithm at all. You have no algorithm, but you do have your little dingy, little Stevie fingers, and you can rate us. Yes, and tell them about the thumbs, man.
Well, not only are they used to advance human civilization, but
Or if you're on a hike and
yes,
somebody and you need a lift,
although we do not
condone
condone or
that.
endorse hitchhiking. You can also, and you don't actually need thumbs to do this, but give us the thumbs up on all the social media platforms. You like it, like our content, please.
I mean, come on, man.
Use your just give the you actually
Subscribe.
don't have
Yeah,
to have thumbs. You don't have to use your thumbs,
you know,
but
but
you have to. But if you see something with the little thumb icon on it,
you can do this. Give us some thumbs up.
and you
Also,
can find us on Facebook with that Savage A
Savage A
dot
dot
F
F
dot.
dot, and hopefully
And
we
don't
got
forget
some.
the gram, man. It's very important.
The
Comedians die
Instagram
every
is
day
good.
because they don't have followers. So,
Wow,
Nikki
wow.
Eyes, I see you over on IG, man. My IG at Black Pedro.
My
Follow
IG
this
is
guy.
my IG is well. What when you follow Black Pedro, it's very important you to notice
Hmm.
you're getting knowledge and tools that'll help you get through life.
Hey man, you know,
So at Black Pedro, where you can get all that information. Now on my page, nothing but scuttlery. It's a whole bunch of bullshit on
I
my
didn't even think that
page.
was a word.
Yes,
Scud
skullduggery.
Skullduggery? Is that what you're
No,
trying to say?
skult.
S-
Skullduggery is something that pirates did.
Yeah, I'm like,
Skullduggery is when you're skulking around.
okay.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know that verb. I'm
man,
gonna look
that's
it up
okay,
after
man.
the show.
You're gonna look it up, but also make sure you follow at Comedian Shane, and on Threads at Black Pedro at Comedian
Hey.
Shane. Make sure you do that. One other thing I want to let y'all know: thank y'all for your subscription to the show. Thank y'all for listening to the show and
Mhm,
telling all your friends.
mhm.
If you don't, you know what it is. All right, but make sure you follow us and check us out at live shows when we're doing live shows in your area. Make sure you check us out. That's the way you do it. We got a lot of people rocking in the show right now. I see them on the feed right now. Then we're gonna jump right into the show. We got Sean Stubbs, Shimon,
Mhm.
Lady Hazel May, Shimon, Bronda, Miss Unpredictable, who actually good person,
She's pretty reliable, actually. We can
good
predict.
person.
She comes through a lot, so we appreciate
She's a
that.
good person, but something y'all don't know about her: cat burglar.
Cat burglar.
Yeah, didn't know that.
This, I didn't even realize that was still an official title, by the
That
way,
is an official
as a
title.
thing to do. I got Tony Diamond, Wendy, Love Layla Moore, Nikki Eyes over on IG. Keep jumping in, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Join us on this mission. Come with us. Follow me now. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. This is actually this is gonna be a quick one. We got to fly through this one because I got to get out of here. So yeah, we got like 33 minutes to get this done. 32. Black Pedro comedian Shang. Listen, guys, we're gonna end today's show. It's March 4th. 2024 in the time space continuum. It's a Monday. Get your ass out of bed. We're going to end today's show with the Shangri. America? Cult much?
Oh, yeah, okay. Very good. Very good.
Before we get into that, though, Black Page will pop in today. Stop. That's all I got to say. Stop. I'll explain. But before we get into that, we do have that hard-hitting question. Motherfucker say, what? White Christian men should run America. Oh, let's talk
Of
about
course
it.
they think they should, and that's why they need their ass beat.
And speaking of ass whippings to be handed out, and again, we don't condone violence here on
We
Savage
do.
AF, but
That's
fuck
not
your
true.
feelings,
You know
facts
what?
matter.
We're gonna jump into this topic, but you know what?
I think
Stop it.
I think
We do condone violence.
I
We
think
do.
no, just for the sake of keeping the page viable, we don't. And not getting flagged or shut down. But SCOTUS, formerly known as Supreme Court of the United States, I am officially renaming Supreme Court of Trump's Universal Shitty-Ness. Today, the Supreme Court judged that Donald Trump cannot be removed from any state's ballot, even though Colorado, and this was specifically around a Colorado high court decision, but the highest court in the land, and when I say high, I mean on drugs.
Yeah, and they're about to do some more fuckery coming up when it comes to they're delaying all of the court cases so he can get a pass. I hate y'all. I hate y'all families, and I hope that y'all all smell like doo doo for the rest of your life. I mean, your whole body just shit-tastic. Everything he says that he shits out should fall on your back. Y'all should be shoved up his ass. I can't stand you, Supreme Court. You have no credibility. Okay, so no,
And
but
this is a case where all nine agree on the decision. The three liberals, Sotomayor, Kagan, and Brown Jackson, it says they issued opinion concurring with the judgment, but said the court went too far in dictating novel rules for federal enforcement of Section 3. Which if I read that right, it seems like they agree with the decision, but not maybe the decision to take it up in the first place. But that being said, even the liberal justices agree that states shouldn't be allowed to take people off of ballots. My thing is,
even if it's against the Constitution and
well, I'm just
the
saying,
14th Amendment,
if
wasn't
states have rules about who. I mean, there are certain, demographics in the population that aren't allowed to run anyways. You know what I mean? Like, we'll never be allowed to run for president, blah, blah, blah. So there's already rules and stipulations. And if there are rules and stipulations and somebody is outside of those rules, operates outside of those rules, intentionally or not, it seems like there would be grounds to disqualify people from ballots, right? Like, you're in jail. Probably shouldn't be on the ballot, right? Like, I don't know, you're currently on a murder spree, wanted man,
Yeah,
hunt.
maybe you
Probably
shouldn't
shouldn't be on the
be on the
ballot.
ballot.
I mean, like, there's got to be some base level, criteria that
Well,
we're using to keep people off
there's
the
not.
ballot.
You know what? There's not, and you can have American Psycho be on there.
I can't believe his business card is better than mine.
Yeah, Huey Lewis and the News. Their
Well,
best stuff was 1996 with "It's Hip to Be Square," and you can kill another political party if you want to, because there's no
using
rules
SEAL
now.
Team 6.
Right.
Uh,
But you know what this also shows you? This is a precursor, and I don't use that word that often, but I'm using it today. This is a precursor to the other thing that the Supreme Court's about to do, some skull fuckery. And I'll use skull fuckery on that one because that's not a word either. All my words today are made up. The point is, the thing is, they're going to do the same shit. They're up Trump's ass, and the liberals are little punk bitches, and they won't even just go, this is
no,
wrong. Now, the Constitution.
I can't have.
Stop. The
You just call 3
Constitution.
women punk bitches.
Okay. Oh,
And they
okay.
are Sotomayor, Kagan, and Brown Jackson are solid judges. You know what I mean? And this is the way judging goes. It's like sometimes
No, you
you're
can't
gonna
call
be
3 women.
impartial
Okay.
about something.
All right. Listen, this is a new rule today, and me and Pedro, we are diametrically
Sotomayor
opposed
ain't
to
no
the same.
punk bitch. I
I
can't endorse that.
all these people are punk bitches. It should have
No.
been 6-3. It should have been like, nah, fuck that. The Constitution said that they're allowed to do this. It's in the law. It's the Constitution is what is it? The Amendment 14, or is it Amendment 14 says if you did anything that was pertaining to an insurrection, you should not be viable to run for office. We know that he incited it, and they came to the
That's
conclusion.
not great. That's not how that works.
But
So
they came to the conclusion. They came to the
who
conclusion
who
that
who did?
The Colorado court came to the conclusion that, this motherfucker's an insurrectionist. There's 2 other places, the same thing, and now those are gonna get thrown out.
So I think Miu lays out a kind of a good phrasing here. Says, I kind of understand why they ruled that way. Trump has not been convicted of insurrection, even though we all know he was the ringleader. So it's like we all know it, and even the Colorado court, like, that was their opinion, right? And that's what judges have, our opinions on these things, interpretations of the law. But like Miu says, that's not a conviction, right? It's not. He
I
wasn't
agree.
found. He wasn't found guilty of committing insurrection by the Colorado state. It's their opinion that he did, but it's not a sentence or
I just I
a judgment
I know what you're saying.
in terms
Okay.
of criminology.
Me, you
Criminal justice.
also, if they would have ruled against Trump, then states would have had the power to remove anybody who they didn't like from the ballot. So Republican states could remove Democratic candidates, i.e., I get it. Okay. But we ain't talking about regular other candidates. We talking about Lord Beelzebub, Satan, orange cunt stick in charge. Okay, in charge of the cult. We know that. Come on now.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, so it is what it is. He's going to be on the ballot. I mean, I mean, I think we understood that once something like this got to the Supreme Court, this court is set up to help Trump. So whatever gets to the Supreme Court, they're probably going to do what they can to help Donald Trump, whether it's expediting a case like this to make sure he stays on the ballot, or delaying a case like with
Right.
Jack Smith in DC, and taking up shit that they know they know the man ain't got no fucking immunity.
Right. Now
they're
they're gonna end up with the immunity. They're gonna have to give it up and say, no, you can't just do whatever the fuck you want when you want to do it. We know that. So, but they're just
But they're just delaying it till after.
delay. But I'm still feel like the Supreme Court, okay, except for the 3 women, Mr. Sensitive, but you know what I'm saying?
I'm respectful.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else in the Supreme Court, y'all can suck my asshole with a crazy straw. Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck everybody like you. All your family and friends that agree with you, fuck them too. In fact, I want a fuck blanket, like a fuck net thrown over their whole bodies and all their families' bodies. And we want to drag them back into the sea where they belong.
All right. There you go. Well, speaking of people who belong in the sea, when you hear these next set of crackers talking,
woo,
I promise out loud, you're going to be like,
motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Right. So I'll start with this one, and then we'll meet you on the other side. We got a few for you on this topic, so here we go.
People who are coming here are not assimilating. They're poisoning the blood of the country, voting Donald Trump.
The founding fathers restricted voting rights for vast majorities of people, including women. The women didn't receive the right to vote until the 19th Amendment.
And then we fixed that.
I don't think that was a good thing.
You don't think so?
I don't think it was a good thing. I believe
the 19th Amendment?
Yeah. Every person, women, men, black, white, whatever, has equal dignity under the law and before God. That doesn't mean they'll have the same roles and should have the same influence in a society.
So who should have influence in our society?
Christian leaders.
White Christian men. Interesting.
White Christian men.
Trump said he wants to be a day one dictator. Would you be okay with him extending that throughout the rest of his presidency?
No, I don't think so.
You did say you hated democracy, though.
Yeah, we're a constitutional republic.
We're a democratic republic.
No, we're not.
You don't think so?
No, we're a constitutional republic.
These two things aren't mutually exclusive. If you have mechanisms that allow people to vote representatives in, and those representatives vote for you, that is a representative democracy, right?
No, yeah, sure, but it's also a constitutional republic.
Yeah, they're not mutually exclusive.
About this, though, we have 2 senators for each state.
Well, those representatives are elected by the people, by us. We go out and we vote every November 7th or whatever, and we elect these people.
Yeah, and the system.
Did you see his mind just glitch? Go.
And by the way, they never want to show their face. But, you know, this is what we talked about. That's the mentality. It's being said out loud. You see the gear that they have on, who they support. And so where they've been politically, that's what that voice is, right?
Right.
What's the next one we should play? Because it all kind of links up as to.
Did you see the next one I put in there?
Yeah.
I got it. This is another thing when you look at how these people think. Now, this is a minute long, so be patient.
Why are white rural voters a threat to democracy?
They're the most racist, xenophobic, anti-immigrant, and anti-gay geodemographic group in the country. Second, they're the most conspiracist group. QAnon support and subscribers, election denialism, COVID denialism and scientific skepticism, Obama birtherism. Third, anti-democratic sentiments. They don't believe in an independent press, free speech. They're most likely to say the president should be able to act unilaterally without any checks from Congress or the courts or the bureaucracy. They're also the most strongly white nationalist and white Christian nationalists. And fourth, they are most likely to excuse or justify violence. So Trump comes in and says, let's just hate on cities. Let's just hate on minorities. Let's hate on immigrants. And at least they can deliver on that. And so they're not even voting in their material interest anymore. He was just a conduit for their rage, their anger, their resentment. And that turned out to be what they wanted. And it wasn't really about the material conditions of their lives, because he didn't improve their lives, but he got more support in rural areas in 2020 than he had in 2016, despite the fact that none of their problems had gotten any better under him. All that he
You country fucks. So that's why then in the first clip, that's why you can't let them take control, because in the second clip, we just showed you that, you know, that demographically they are racist, xenophobe, you know, homophobe, and all about just white man Christian shit. Like even the white dude was like, letting women vote was a mistake. Ladies, where you at? Where you at, ladies? Your own white man done told you he don't think that you should vote. That's not your role. You shouldn't have influence in the society, white ladies.
It's
where you at?
It's what is going on right now. White Christian male is, to me, is now synonymous with white Nazis. Not, yeah. I mean, the bottom line is a lot of the white Christian males are against other people having basic equality and human rights. So for all of them, I feel like, oh, did I actually? Okay, yeah, I did. I
By the
just
way,
feel like they just feel like that privilege of, well, it should be run by us. But what if you're not smart enough to run it? Doesn't matter. I'm white, Christian male. They never say about qualifications.
and what's the other clip you put in here? Let me see. Let's just see what it is. Let's see what.
No,
Let's,
no,
let's see.
You come at this from a position of not wanting to see Trump get elected. You should state that at the outset. True?
Yes, absolutely. He is by far the most disgraceful figure in modern presidential history. He's only become more disgraceful since 2016 and since 2020. He is a bubbling cauldron of loathsome traits, and it's only those who are actually suffering from Trump derangement syndrome, which is the way they and Fox News and all the rest of MAGA media try to brush aside all the legitimate criticisms of Trump. You have to be in the throes of some sort of toxic delusion, in a toxic cult, to believe that Donald Trump has ever been, in any sense, emotionally, psychologically, intellectually, or ethically fit to be president of the United States. But his
so for me, that comes
What's that man's name again?
Bob Costas, man.
What's that Bob Costas going in, young sir? Bob Costas went in, man.
Yeah, but we, and my belief, my true belief is that the vast majority of white Americans feel like Bob Costas about Trump. They really do.
I disagree.
The majority,
36%
of, well, that would leave 64%, which would be a majority.
No, 36% are MAGA cult nutcase window lickers.
Okay. Of the 36% of the Republican Party, right?
Of the Republican Party.
That's not a majority, though.
But that's of the Republican Party. But there is another almost, they said 12% that still believe that he's the best choice.
I mean, that's still not the majority. And then that's just within the Republican Party. I'm talking about, I said white Americans. So there are white Americans who are Democrats who are not going to vote for Trump and feel like that. So it's my belief, again, that the vast majority of white Americans feel like Bob Costas does. But you got to speak out and stand up. I know I'm not saying you all have the platform that Costas does, but like, you have to, like, if you are a white person who is against Donald Trump, it is time to activate my crackers. Like, you got to get out there, white people. And you got to speak out against the crackers, because white women, they don't even want you to vote.
Cracker twin powers activate.
This is how backwards they want to go.
Yeah, form of a wall.
The MAGA, they want just Christian white men to only run America, and I'm not gonna go for that.
Yeah, I've been
fighting against them won't mean anything.
Well,
like white people, you got
some good firepower.
No, I don't. Not to do what needs to be done.
I beg to differ.
No. I'm being serious. I'm being dead serious. Like, there's nothing that me and four guns are gonna do to solve the problem that I'm talking about.
Well, the problem you're talking about, I'm talking about just in case the neighbors get a little froggy.
Whatever that. I'm talking about the real ass problem.
Okay, the real ass problem is we're in a structural system of society that actually is crumbling. The fact that the people that are in power are keep letting other people not be accountable. Anybody else would have been in jail. We know that. Anybody else would have been under the jail for the things that this cult leader is getting away with. And when you look at how white people are buying into it, and even the white people that are good whites, the good whites are afraid to lose their little grip on whatever fucking power they got. So they rock with the bad whites.
Well, I mean, whatever it is, like the non-KKK cracker ass.
Okay.
The non-KKK white people out there have already proven historically that they don't really want to fight the KKK. That's how they ended up, with the I can't remember the year, but it was like 100 years, almost 100 years after the fucking Civil War or some shit, and they came up with a compromise, and it basically not 100 years, but whatever. Sometime after the emancipation,
Right.
they came up with a compromise, and the North pulled out of the South, and that's how you got the Jim Crow era, you know, to slide into the South again. So they've, you know, like, the good part of white America has already shown that we don't really want
to take this fight up.
So if all they want to do is beat up on Negroes, then fine. Like let
it slide.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like that can't happen again. So
but we're seeing it. We're seeing it right now as they do this with Trump, where they white people it up, where they basically let him go with things that literally the only person that's getting away with this. I saw a thing on what is it, Joy Reid show. And she ran it down where it was basically they have let him get away with systematically pretty much everything. And even though he's got the $83.3 million he got for defamation and grape and
88.3.
Is it 88? 88.3. I thought it was 88. Plus the 5 million beforehand. Right.
Yeah.
So, and then you got another 400 million on top of that.
It's like 500 million now, bro.
It's gone up.
I mean, there's the daily interest of like 114,000.
Yeah, well, then it gone up. Even with that, which they say he's not going to pay a penny. He's not going to end up paying. Even when he asked them, hey, can you give me a break? And they went, no, we won't give you a break. But I don't see his ass in jail. I don't see his stuff confiscated. They should be like, well, Trump Tower is now, we're turning it into a Wendy's.
Well, there's a deadline for it. It's coming up very soon.
Well, they better. And if they don't, then everybody can get away with shit. If he's above the law, then I'm above the law. I'm going to, you know where I'm going? I'm going to right now to Beverly Hills and start taking shit. And don't say shit to me because hey, he's above the law. But we know it's only rich white males that can get away with that, because even rich black males, well, there's a few rich black males that got away with some shit. But it's few and far between.
A little while.
You know, it's few and far between.
Yeah, man. So, you know, I know we preach about it a lot. We're going to keep pushing. We preach about it a lot that, you know, they coming to get us, but they're saying it out loud. And then, you know, there are other white people who are speaking out against it.
They're fighting. There's some that fighting a good fight. Now, Bill Martin flipped his fucking wig, and he's turned into a straight up super bitch.
I think the pandemic broke him. Like he couldn't take no audiences, so he just started being like, "COVID isn't real," just so he could get a live audience back.
Yes, that's why OJ was one of them. I was going to say, and that was actually what Joy Reid was talking about. There are certain people, if they're rich and they're black, they got away with it, but it's not. It's few and far between.
OJ only got away because they proved that the fucking cop was a Klansman or some shit. You know what I mean? Like he had some extreme circumstances.
It wasn't like a fair case.
And it's not like he was innocent either. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We're just up for debate. Anyways, Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings.
We're going to wrap up. I'm not going to do the thing because it's tight on time, because I'm not going to do because we got to.
Well,
you got 2 minutes.
What do you mean?
You said 35.
I said 3:45.
Oh, well, we got time then.
Minutes, yeah. All right. So I'm gonna keep it pushing though. And we are gonna keep it quick, nice and tight, and just like this.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
I did something. I done clicked the screen and now everything. All right, Savage AF, man.
I didn't click the screen and now everything.
Somehow I got into full screen mode and I didn't even want to do that. Okay, here we go.
You got it.
It's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' and let you know it's poppin'. My poppin' today, short and simple, one word: stop. Okay, stop. I'm a citizen. I participate. I vote. Okay.
We voting tomorrow. I'm voting tomorrow.
Yeah, we vote. We got our primary tomorrow. Super Tuesday, right? A lot of people voting tomorrow. Just stop texting me with your political bullshit. Okay, I follow. I do my research. Every 13 seconds, my phone is blowing up with, "Hi, this is Sharon Share a Lot. running for county commissioner. Did you know that Blake Jankley is? I'm like, bro, get the fuck off my phone. And then they always at the end, it's like, reply stop to end, and I'm like, stop. I bet, bro. I've spent this whole morning. I've sent stop like a dozen times today, and I'm not even joking, bro. Like it's a lot. It's a lot, bro.
But
I stay in this thing. Y'all with me Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. live, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, right? Y'all here? We talk the politics.
We know, but a lot of people don't.
Politics. This is to the nigga. I swear, if this shit happens, nigga, they just text me now, nigga. They look right now. Look, it's one of them long ass texts from a white lady too.
Hey, that's Janet Jenkins. No, I don't know. I know that I went through the book, read the stuff I want to vote on. I know who I'm going to vote for, how I'm going to vote. So we gotta just
look, this shit just came in today, 3:36 p.m. What time is it? 3:37. While I'm talking about it, they won't stop while I'm telling them to stop because they too busy not stopping. Who the fuck is this woman? I can't even find her fucking name. News. Liz Cheney warns that Trump will never leave office if he's elected president again. Cheney just delivered a masterclass on NBC News. She said, who the fuck is the person I'm supposed to get? I don't even know who's asking for the money. Man, if y'all don't leave me alone, stop. All right. Everybody, we need to be informed. Everybody go out and vote, participate. Yeah. But to the politicians, get off my fucking phone. I regret I don't know how my number got.
If you signed up for anything online, you're gonna get your numbers. I don't mind it. I don't mind it because there is some information that I didn't know about, but I do like a lot of the commercials that inform me, and then I go online and do some of the research. So that's not that bad. And then, but when they start asking me
it's incessant, bro.
Yeah, a lot. Well, yeah, but I mean, because it's Super Tuesday tomorrow, because that's what's gonna happen. And it's better than getting blown up, for other shit.
No, I'm and maybe it's just a personal thing with me, but I really don't like my phone blowing up, man. Like I can't participate in my friends group chats because it's just I got too many circles. The high school homies, the college homies, the West Coast noobs, the East Coast noobs. But like, man, I can't. It's my phone. So my phone blowing up like that, it really irks the fuck out of me. So yeah, politicians, leave me the fuck alone. Just send your little leaflets in the mail and get off my goddamn phone.
And I'll read it through and I'll get back at you.
That's my pop-in for today.
All right. Yo, I'm gonna say this real quick. One, everybody in the feed, thank y'all for rocking with us. Two, make sure that people that don't know this. Subscribe to our goddamn channel, or I swear to God, I'm gonna take my foot and put it so far up your ass, you're gonna taste the soul in me. Okay? Yeah. So go to the goddamn YouTube that you see scrolling down there and use your little stingy fingers and click this. You got that? That's number one. Number two, give us some thumbs up, because the thumbs up make it so much. Makes it sweeter. Okay. And follow at Black Pedro, BL.
If you can't spell either of those words,
BLACK Pedro. All right. Make sure you follow Black Pedro. Make sure you follow myself at Comedian Shang, and on Threads, same damn thing, same damn time. All right. So make sure you do that. Since we're doing it quick, I got 5 minutes, but I'm going to do this quick, and I need you to jump in on it too. I personally think that America has shown its ass for the last time. So I'm going to show you what I mean. Wow. Listen, Pedro, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
Basically, and we pretty much covered it.
Right.
White people, absolutely, positively, a percentage of white people, not all white people, because you always have to clarify with me. You're always trying to check me and correct me, but I still feel like it's both of them. Are a cult. Religion's a cult. I don't care what you say. You could be a Christian or whatever. It's cultish. And your cultishness, America, is detrimental to other people of color. Your cultishness is always with the caveat of us being the one taking the shorter end of the stick. Why can't it just be we all love each other? No, apparently not. Apparently not. We don't all love each other. We don't all want equality, because if you want equality, you would get the same fucking time for the same fucking crime, and you don't. You get less time for the same goddamn crime. So let's be real. There's a reason that me and religion don't like to shake hands and hang out. I don't want to hug it. I don't want none of that, because it's a cult. The Bible is a book. It's a book written by creative old people, and it was edited by Simon and Schuster, and then they changed it to fit a narrative. So fuck that. Fuck these preachers that got planes saying, I needed a plane so I could get to my congregation across the country. Yeah, you needed a plane so you could ball out and fuck prostitutes on the plane, you lying bitches. Enough is enough. Let's just admit it. Religion, and it's separate. It's supposed to be a separation of church and state. It ain't happening, because the religious people are taking over. They're telling people what to do with their bodies, like women to tell them what to do with their body, because that's how I feel. They don't want Pedro to listen to his gangster music anymore because it goes against their principles.
Yeah,
it's a cult. And I'm gonna let you know something. There's a different black people Christians, cultish too, but white nationalist Christians, Nazi-ish, a little bit of Nazi in there. I say sprinkle it. Hold on, let me do this.
Yeah, they're going from cult to coup.
Yeah, like that's a sprinkle of Nazi on there. So I'm gonna let y'all know something. Get ready for the fight, because I'm telling you right now, the way shit's going, I'm very depressed, but I'm getting through it. And plus, everybody knows Dean is funnier than me. So
hey, hey,
y'all were going in. Y'all wouldn't stop. Yeah, you're like, hey man, do the best you can. Have a good set.
Hey man.
Oh, by the way, this is a side note before we get up out of here. Pedro, you did fantastic, man.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You're the only reason. The only thing that kept that boat afloat, and that was you.
Holy sinking ship.
Yeah. It was you and a couple other comics. I feel like I did damage. I think Joe Rogan always does damage, but the majority of the comics, without you keeping it going, and as funny as you are, the shit would have been, we're man overboard.
Me says it's not. The people who claim that they are Christians are hypocrites, as they do not practice what true Christianity is. There's a difference between religion and spiritual practice. Yeah, I agree with all of that.
Bullshit.
As an atheist, I don't really care about practicing true Christianity. With all due respect, I think that anybody with common sense and a bit of sanity in them knows right from wrong. And we all know.
But Pedro,
what we should be doing.
The invisible man in the sky told you.
Hey,
and
man,
you got to listen to him. And if you don't, and for all the people that say there's a difference between spirituality and religion, no, there's not. Not in these crazy white Christians, nationalist mind.
Well, that's what you was saying, like that they're hypocritical and acting outside, and I agree with that. Like if you take the tenets of Christianity, obviously these people are, acting out of bounds and not within.
They're out of bounds. They're out of line, and they're telling women what to do with their body, and they're telling us we should go back to slavery. They asked this dude, "Do you think we should go back to slavery?" during one of those Christian rallies, and he said no comment. He said, I'm gonna give you one more chance before I'd leave. Are you sure? Do you think that slavery should come back? I don't really want to comment on that. Yes, all right, so you agree with it, and he agreed. So these are Christians that want us to be back in slavery and in chains and to work for them. So I don't know.
Slavery was in the Bible. But we got to break out of here. At least I do, man. But,
I gotta go to the post office, and then I gotta go buy this illegal firearm. Oh,
okay, yeah. Well, we'll just edit that out. We're live. Listen, guys, and I see some of y'all over on IG. Sorry, we didn't get to bounce back and forth much today.
Yeah.
A quickie episode, but
We'll be back
I see you.
tomorrow,
Ben Yosef, I see
3
you.
p.m. 3 p.m. to 4 p.m.
You
Pacific
folks.
Standard Time. We'll
Yeah.
see you then. Also, yo, we're gonna get up out of here, and I want to let y'all know this Thursday I'll be at the Yamaba Casino and Resort. Used to be the Salmon Well Casino with Joe Avery, who's going to be headlining, and I will be your host there. And also next week I will be at the LA Comedy Club for May 11th through the 17th. I'll be there in Vegas. So if you get a chance, you're in Vegas, DM me. I'll get you in the show. All right, that's it.
Nice, John. Deuces, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Keep your finger out your nose.
That's it.